mines in the heart of Johannesburg.
It's around 18 degrees in Joburg. Good evening, I'm Benita Levine. It's a good excuse to have a candlelit dinner. Eskom's planned power outages are expected to resume this evening. Several parts of Joburg were without electricity for up to 2 hours this afternoon, but City Power says it was due to a technical fault. Now Eskom's Tony Stark says they're expecting to hit peak demand this evening.
There is a high risk that we might have to go on to the manual load shedding according to the schedules during the peak periods tonight.
Meanwhile, the Chamber of Mines says it's come to an agreement with Eskom to guarantee a certain amount of electricity for mining companies. The country's top mining producers suspended operations late last week as Eskom could not guarantee them electricity supply. The task team will give its report back on the mining situation tomorrow. So what is happening on the mines in South Africa at the moment? Well, Sheldon Mariah says this update from Carltonville.
Many miners here in Carltonville have been forced to stay home yet again today because there's very little for them to do on the mines. The mining houses which have resumed some of their operations say they've got enough power to bring those people who went down today back up to the surface. A group of mining bosses is expected to meet government and Eskom tomorrow to try to solve the power problem affecting the billion-rand industry. Sheldon Mariah, 94.7 Eyewitness News, Carltonville.
Helen Ziller says she and Thabo Mbeki have had a frank discussion about the Scorpions and the power crisis in the country. The DA leader met the president behind closed doors for over 2 hours after she described the situation here as a constitutional and moral crisis, but she's refusing to give too much away.
All of the issues surrounding the electricity crisis, the issues surrounding the Scorpions and the standing of the Scorpions, major constitutional issues, the independence of the criminal justice system, the media, the courts. We discussed it all in depth.
4 men accused of killing a toddler in a shootout in the Joburg CBD will go on trial later this week. 15-month-old Kinsani Mtsileni was shot while strapped to her mother's back in a gunfight between cash and transit guards and robbers in October 2006. Mandy Wiener has more.
Kinsani Mtsileni's mother, Cynthia, came to court today hoping to see the men accused of killing her daughter face justice. But she had her reservations, and the delay in the trial clearly didn't come as a surprise to her. Lawyers for both sides will meet on Wednesday to discuss the pleas and admissions of the accused. The trial is then likely to begin on Thursday and is set to run until March. Mandy Wiener, 94.7 Eyewitness News, Joburg High Court.
Meanwhile, the trial of several people arrested over the so-called Jeppystown massacre will resume later this week. 13 men appeared briefly in court today. They were arrested 18 months ago after a bloody gun battle in Jeppystown. 12 people, including 4 cops, were killed. Moving abroad, a hostage crisis involving 250 primary school children in Pakistan has been resolved without anyone being physically hurt. The country's interior ministry says Islamic militants who overran their school building following a gun battle with police this afternoon have released the children. Finally, there's still no word on when the Spice Girls will be strutting their stuff in South Africa, if at all. The Famous Five were due to play in Cape Town last weekend as part of their world tour. Nadia Niafitu has more.
It seems the most famous girl group in the world won't be spicing up South Africa anytime soon. A Cape Town date was confirmed when the Spice Girls announced their reunion last year, but the 20th of January came and went. The group's website says there's been an amazing demand for tickets across the world, so they've had to reschedule. But none of the major South African promoters know anything about the show. Nadia Niafitu, 94.7 Eyewitness News.
Gold is trading at $928.90 an ounce. The rand is at $7.18 to the dollar, $14.23 to the pound, and $10.60 to the euro. It's going to be partly cloudy in Joburg tomorrow with a 30% chance of thunderstorms. Temperatures dropping to 16 tonight, peaking at 26 tomorrow. Pretoria and Vereeniging 16 and 28.
I'm sorry, I had the turntable at the wrong speed. On speed. Want to try it again?
Yeah. The world is under attack at this very moment.
What's happening? Check this out. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Anele and Rance will be taking you to 10 o'clock.
Ibogisi, I've been screaming that the entire day. I swear I'm excited about this Emperor's Palace promotion. Like I'm playing, like I'm winning something, yeah?